Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Bella with Bella and the Phoenix. Hope you guys are doing well. And for today's reading, we're going to do a reading for Scorpio. Happy birthday to my Scorpio, my fellow Scorpions. Love you guys so much. I really love this card too because it really emphasizes everything about Scorpio. Transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, which we really are thorough, okay? We don't miss anything. Obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, manipulative. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is in store for you for November. And this could be Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So let's see, Spirit, angel spirits and guides. Show us what we need to know for November. I'm using this deck, which is inspired by Edgar Allan Poe, because I just finished watching the Fall of the House of Usher, and it was intense, okay? And I don't usually watch scary stuff, but I make some exceptions. But yeah, it was a good show though. But it's based on Edgar Allan Poe's stories. And even going through this deck again, I saw some things that reminded me of the show. And I was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So let's find out what is in store for my Scorpios. And this is also applicable to the cross watcher if you're watching this. And I forgot to mention that, but let's go ahead and get going. Right away, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like taking reversals today, so we're going to unblock it and keep it upright. But this is a card that we need to keep a close eye on because it did come out in reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So I'm getting here that somebody wishes to talk to you, Scorpio. They have a lot that they want to say to you, okay? You know, they could be wanting to apologize to you because that's usually what the Page of Cups represents for me. Okay, and then here we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so this person's very attracted to you, and the more they see you, you know, in person or online, whatever the situation is, the more they are wanting to patch things up with you. Yeah, Nine of Cups showed up again at the bottom of the deck. So that's confirmation that you are this person's wish come true. And, you know, you could have a dog and, I don't know, they see you walking your dog or something. I don't know, but somebody has a crush on you and they're keeping it under under wraps. Okay, and right when I'm saying that, we have the Four of Swords, you know, like they're hiding it, keeping it hidden. You could also be taking some time out to yourself this month, vacation coming up. Oh my gosh, the Nine of Cups came out again, you guys, and you saw me shuffle. So we're definitely going to take that out to find out. Let's put it over here. What is going on with this wish fulfillment? It's almost like this person that you're dealing with wishes to heal things with you, make things right again. You know, they could be spending a lot of time alone. Let's see what's at the top of the deck, the Lovers. Yeah, this has to do with a relationship. Somebody that feels your connection, but they're not with you because you see they're trying to hold hands, but there's something in the way. And there's that Raven. Okay, so let's get some more tarot cards and clarify these. Why is the Page of Cups here, Spirit? Or Scorpio? Oh my God, the Four of Swords. It came out again, you guys. That's the second time that has come out. So, wow, look at this, Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is in full regret here about something that they did to end the connection, because you see, this reminds me of somebody being in a coffin, like a funeral. Something came to an abrupt end, and you know, this could also be somebody is grieving the death of a loved one. But, and if you are, I'm sorry, my condolences go out to you. But yeah, it's just, for this month, I feel like this person that you're dealing with is very much reflecting on the things that they regret, the things that they have buried and walked away from, but they still feel this longing to want to make it right, by apologizing to you. Wow. Okay, what? So they've been thinking a lot about this apology, that they want to come forward and make amends with you. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Page of Swords. Remember I said this person is watching you while you're doing your thing. They could be watching you online. That's confirmation. Now the Page of Swords came out. That's my little spy card. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like this person sees a potential with you guys having a family together. Wow, this is crazy. This girl looks like Lenore from the show. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like your person is, deep in thought about starting a life with you, and they see you as that person that they could do that with. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck underneath that. So I feel like they feel left out. They feel like they can't reach you somehow. So it's almost like at night they're trying to think of ways to get your attention, is what I'm getting. Why is the Four of Swords here? The Nine of Pentacles. If the Nine of Cups would have come out, I would have laughed. But we're going to clarify the Nine of Cups for sure. But yeah, this person has been taking time out for themselves, and they're thinking back on the heartbreak, because we have the Three Swords hovering over her. And they want to stick with the truth, when they come in and apologize to you, because they really do look up to you. And then we have the Moon here at the bottom of the deck. So they've been fantasizing about making things right with you. Seven of Pentacles underneath that. The Five of Wands. Yeah, so there's a lot of conflict here. Reviewing the past and really coming to terms with how they can heal this connection with you, because it's still something that stays with them at night. Because here we have another card with somebody doing something at night, right? So when it comes to your person thinking about your connection, how they want to make things right, the thoughts that they've been feeling, they think about you at night. And even when I was pre-shuffling before recording, the night card came out for the Raven Oracle deck or whatever. And the Urban Crow, the Urban Crow Oracle. And yeah, it's just very interesting that that's coming through here. So a lot of reflection, especially at night. This stuff is keeping them up at night. This is giving me Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, see, Two of Pentacles at the top of the deck, Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands. I feel like this person's a little bit guarded to start over with you, because they know that once they make this choice, there's no turning back. You know what I mean? So that's why they're really starting to think things through. But more than anything, they wish to make it right with you. Let's see, what is this Nine of Cups about? The Three of Wands. I feel like this card comes out a lot anytime I use this deck, and I feel like the energy is still with them, you know, when they think of you late at night. You see, because he's in his PJs, and it's like you won't leave their thoughts, right? They still think about you. You're like haunting them, and they long to be close to you, because the Three of Wands is usually somebody that's waiting for the ships to come in. They're at a distance, right? Even these cups are far away from each other, but they know that they have to balance this out. This reminds me of the Justice card. There's been a lot of trials and, you know, a lot of energy in the air that's been very heavy. But I feel like this person's hoping that there's still potential for you guys to still connect. That's really their wish. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this person is really deep in thought about how are they going to approach you with this apology. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Yeah, so it's weighing really heavy on them to want to give to you and balance things out. You know, this reminds me of the Justice card with the Six of Pentacles. So we have the Four of Cups at the top of the deck, the Eight of Cups, and the Hangman. So this is telling me that this person doesn't feel fulfilled ever since they walked away from you. And now that they've had some time to think about your connection, they just really long to, you know, give you that olive branch, you know, like so that you can know that they really want you in their life again, you know, especially if it's your birthday coming up. Okay. Because you know, Scorpio season. So I feel like for a lot of you, your person is thinking about your birthday. You know, they really want to spend time with you. They think about you at night. It's weighing really heavy on them. They really want to make it right. And we have two pages here. So it's not where they're in a knight or a king energy. This is just like a gesture, like a very small gesture of, hey, I'm thinking of you, you know, happy birthday, whatever the situation is. But they're really deep in their feelings and in their thoughts about you, especially at night. Okay. So let's see, what does the Urban Crow Oracle want to say to clarify this situation? Yeah, they have a lot of fear here, you guys. I feel like with the birds on a wire, it reminds me of like a message, like on a phone. And birds signify messages. So I feel like they have a lot of fear that they're going to scare you away, or that you're not going to be reciprocating their feelings. Yeah. When they come forward with teamwork at the bottom. Okay. It's like, it's a lot of hesitation here. That's why they're taking their time and really reflecting by themselves of how they really want to come forward. And that's why the Eight of Pentacles showed up earlier, because they're sitting there trying to think of what's going to be the most effective way to come towards this person without making myself look like a fool, you know? Yeah, preparing for battle here. And there's the birds on a wire again. Yeah. So it's almost like this person knows that the fear is going to be overcome because they know they have to take action. You see how these birds look like almost like they're not there? And that's representative of the energy, because I feel like this person feels that their fears are just not really there. It's not really what is going to end up happening. So it's almost like they're going to battle their fear and overcome what they think it's really going to happen, but then that's not really going to be what they're manifesting, right? Yeah, because they really want commitment here, bottom of the deck. So they're going to overcome their fear, battle their fear, so that they can get to this stage with you towards commitment. Let's get one more. Yeah. I feel like this person is realizing that they have to break away from the routine of always listening to their fears, right? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, sacred space, which mirrors this card here with the commitment card. So they know, right, that this energy is keeping them stuck in a routine, and they're trying to, that's why I feel like they're trying to stay in a zen place, right, to really sort through their fears and battle their fears so that they can finally break away from that routine of being in that vicious cycle to then being able to come together with you. Because if you see here, 42 and 43 is back to back, and these cards are shuffled. So this is no accident. This person's going to break away from the routine to be in their sacred space, to be able to finally get out of the cycle of, commitment that's reciprocated, right? And actually in this, in the Urban Crow Oracle Manual, it talks about this raven here is helping this crow. You see how his beak is a little bit shorter? Because he got injured, and she would bring him, food like blueberries or whatever, and help feed him, So I feel like your person is battling being vulnerable because they feel like you're in a better position than they are. And it's almost like they don't want to seem weak, right? But you're willing to help them and feed them. It's like they're afraid of being exposed because they don't want to feel less than or something like that. But at the same time, they have to overcome that fear of being vulnerable and actually battle the ego, right? Yeah, take that risk. I love that. Take that risk, which breaks down to a 5, and that's the battle. Right? Because you don't know if you're going to win unless you get in there and battle it out, right? Like you won't win if you don't play. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some more. Okay, it says here, serenity, finding peace after a difficult struggle. Wow. And right when I was literally talking about battling the ego. So it seems to me that this person is trying to come to terms with being okay with whatever outcome happens, even if it's not where they end up being with you, because they know there's a risk in you saying yes or no. So they're trying to be optimistic that even if the answer is no, that you don't want to be with them. They're hoping that's not going to be the answer, but if it is, because it's really up to you, they're hoping that they're going to be able to come to a place where they're going to find peace no matter what happens. And that's why it's taken this person so long to battle out their shadow and their pessimistic point of view, because they're trying to come to terms with being more balanced, where they're going to be okay with no matter what happens, I'll be fine. Like, this is part of being independent and not expecting a certain outcome to happen. Bottom of the deck, we have diverge, being on different levels or growing apart. Yeah, so that confirms what I've been saying. This person's trying to find serenity, even if it's not the outcome that they want, that they will be okay. Yeah, because this is a cycle. Bottom of the deck, stuck in a pattern that is hard to break out of. So this confirms it. This person has been really stuck on the negative part of the situation, because of course, they're hoping that it's going to turn out to that you say yes. But on the other side of the coin, they're hoping that if you say no, that they're going to be able to find peace in that, right? Because they can't come to you thinking that you're going to say yes. And if you say no, then they're going to be blindsided. And that's really what's holding them up. Wow. So they're trying to prepare themselves, right? Of what's going to happen if she says no, because I have to be in a place where I'm not going to be, totally broken, distraught, depressed. I have to know that I'll be okay, even if the answer is no. Wow. What else, Spirit? Yeah, foundation. This was actually poking through at the bottom of the deck. Building a happy home and family together. Okay, this reminds me of the Ten of Pentacles that we just saw. Okay, this person knows that you are their person, that you are their end game, that you are the person that they want to start a family with and settle down with. However, they're trying to make sure that their foundation is stable before they come forward and find out what the end result's going to be. Even if it's not with you. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have waiting. Holding out until someone better comes along. So I feel like that's what they're waiting on, to have a stable foundation before they finally crack the whip here and expose how they feel and tell you that you're the one. So they're waiting for the right time because they're trying to make sure that they're okay either way. Okay. Wow, look at this. Together, resolving to make things work between you. I love that. And I love how this came underneath diverge, because they know that you guys have been on different paths and you guys have been on different vibrational levels, right? And now they want to resolve things to work things out between you guys so that you guys are facing the same direction. Bottom of the deck, we have security. Need to feel safe and spend time together. Exactly. They know that in order for you guys to resolve things, they have to make sure that they make you feel safe, that you can trust them. Okay, one more. Float away, drifting apart amicably without any regrets. Wow. And I think this is why this came out underneath cycle, because they're stuck in this pattern where if you guys go with your separate ways, that they're going to be okay not having any regrets because they know that they spoke their piece. Yeah, bottom of the deck we have big love. This is the one you have both been waiting for. Wow. So yeah, I feel like this is why this person is taking so long, because they have to make sure that they're balanced and that they're okay with whatever decision comes out of the situation, and that you guys can go your separate ways without any regrets. Amicably, it's where you guys are both in agreement, whether you will be together or where you're not. Let's see, why is the Three of Wands here with the Nine of Cups? This one wanted to come out. Inspiration. Motivating each other to fulfill your dreams. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, resolution. Paying karmic debts and finally being free. Wow. So this totally confirms the message, okay? Because the Nine of Cups is about a wish fulfillment. And here we have motivating each other to fulfill your dreams, right? And with the Three of Wands, it's almost like this person is letting you know, I just want to make sure that when our wishes come true, that we're both pushing each other towards the desired outcome, where essentially we're going to be clearing our karmic debt and finally being free of anything that's holding us back, right? And so only your soulmate can help you with that situation where you guys can clear your karma whether you guys are together or not. But at least there won't be any regrets. Because at this point, your person feels like you guys have been at a impasse, you know what I mean? Like I'm seeing like a crossroad where there has been a lot of wavering and back and forth. And I feel like your person's starting to realize it's enough of this back and forth. We have to choose a path, right? And when we choose that path, we need to make sure that we're okay with whatever outcome, happens, because either way, it's for the greater good, for our resolution to finally clear our debt and having us feel free, that we're not tied to any regrets or anything that's holding us down from getting to the next level. Yeah, so that you can have success. Love it. Okay. Let's get some last messages before we wrap this up. What else do we need Scorpio to know? Oh, these want to come out together. Okay. We have get outside and speak up. I love you. Spending more time in nature will help you to take the pressure off love and remind you that life is beautiful even in gloomy days. I love that. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, Spirit's encouraging you, get out the house, stop being in your little cave of, staying at home. You need to sometimes get some fresh air and spend time with Mother Gaia, because that's really going to help you stay out of your head, Then we have speak up. Someone is not expressing their true feelings. Problems would get solved and your love life would get easier if both of you were open and honest. Wow. Oh my God, I love this. So I feel like Spirit is saying to you guys to, don't put so much focus on this love, because we already see in this reading that this person is trying to be okay with the outcome, whatever it looks like, that they have to be mentally prepared and okay with that, right? And so having said that, it's not really up to us to force it out of them, or, staring at the wall wondering if they're going to call us. Like that movie, what is it? I can't think of it right now, but this girl Gigi, I remember her name in the movie. She was staring at her phone all the time whenever she was doing yoga, hoping to hear from this guy, right? And it's almost like you're not living your life. So Spirit wants you to get outside, live your life, go on a bicycle ride, go take a walk, spend time in nature. Don't focus so much on love, because once this person comes in and expresses their love, it's going to pour out of them and you're going to be shocked, right? Because you're like, wow, it's about time. So don't just sit there and stare at the wall, but just know that this person is going to finally confess that, they love you. They probably didn't even say the words I love you, and now they're going to. Wow, we have kiss of love. Your lover's soul met your soul through a kiss. He is yours forever. Don't worry, his soul will find his way back to you. He still feels you. Exactly. I love this. So this is giving me like this energy of surrendering, right? If you guys met once, you're going to meet again. Especially when there's unresolved karma that needs to be balanced out. And Spirit is saying this person is going to find their way back to you. And it could be a she, whatever, but they're going to find their way back to you because they still feel your connection, your love, right? I love it. So I hope this was helpful, guys. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my link is in the description box. Let me know if this resonated, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.